G'day everyone, Ian Fegan here, and welcome to my Ian's Laces app for Android. Now this app contains 69 different shoelacing methods that I've either collected or created over the years. There's a range of traditional and modern methods, as well as functional, decorative, special purpose, even military lacing methods. Each method, quite simple, you just tap on the choice, get a large diagram. You can step through the mode step by step. There's a photo that shows the finished result. Info button that shows a little bit of information about the method and how to lace it. And on methods that have a variation for even or odd number eyelet pairs, we've got these two buttons there for the even or odd. And the info button will show you what the variation is and how that's changed. Now, the other thing is, if you rotate the device into landscape mode, you'll get a smaller diagram that's still nonetheless usable, and a photo alongside. That makes it a little bit simpler if you want to see the finished result and the photo. And you'll also see a condensed list of methods, makes it a bit quicker to scroll through. Or you can actually use the menus here to filter it by just the decorative, functional or military methods, for example. Here you can see that there's only 10 methods classed as military. So that's the lacing methods. Now we've got the tying methods. There's 22 different shoelace knots. These are the two ones that most people tend to use. There's my own Ian knot, the world's fastest shoelace knot. That's actually what started me on this whole path in shoelacing, and it has a large diagram with a simple one-line instructions, or similarly to the other one, if you rotate it you get a slightly different view that's got a smaller photo or diagram with more detailed instructions. That's a photo of the finished knot, and again we've got an information button that tells you a little bit about the knot. And they're the three sort of most common knots. And we've got secure shoelace knots. There's quite a variety that people have invented over the years, including my own quite complicated ones like my Mega Ian knot. And that one, the finished result, you can see it's got this sort of triple wrap around the middle that makes it quite secure. And there's even some special purpose knots, like knots that they use for decorative things. There's a one-handed shoelace knot for obviously for people either with temporary or permanent disabilities. And yeah, there's even how to tie the starting knots. So that's the app in its basics. There's actually 3 different versions of the app. There's the regular one, there's a free version which is similar, got slightly lower resolution images that makes it smaller to download, and there's small ads down the bottom that helps pay for the app. And for those with higher definition devices like pad or tablet type devices with larger screens, the HD app has much higher resolution images. Here it looks the same on my small device, but on a larger device you'll see a much sharper image. So that's Ian's Laces app for Android. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you consider downloading. Thanks for watching.